Here's how you solve the issue. Because I kept the answer until now. I'm telling you the answer now. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. This is how we solve the problem. We don't dissolve regional conferences. We don't dissolve them. We don't say, oh my goodness, regional conferences, they point to how we were racist in the past. So the way you stop the racism of the past is you be better. Don't worry about taking down the remembrance of how your ancestors were racist. That's not how we change our culture. What we do is we don't glorify the past of racism, but we acknowledge the past that our church was racist, and we move forward in the fact that we need to be better. So you know what we do? We work together. If you're in a regional conference and I'm in a state conference, we learn from each other. We pray for each other. We work together. If there is a big event, we invite each other. We don't keep each other separate. This is when I at first I was upset with Northeastern Conference and stuff like that. But when I grew up, I started saying, you know what? Why am I trying to compete with Northeastern Conference? No, they're Seventh-day Adventists like me, and guess what? They have Haitians, and I'm Haitian too. So you know what that means? That there's somebody in their churches that can come into my church and speak life into a young person that needs to be mentored. There's somebody that can reach somebody from my church in their conference. So why are we competing with each other? No more competition, collaboration and cooperation. That's how we solve the issue, because we don't have to worry about regional conferences or state conferences. We just look at it as two different kinds of conferences that do two different types of things, and whoever is blessed by how that conference does it, go to that conference. And no longer we fight for who has who, because we're all Seventh-day Adventists, we're all Christian. So we don't have to worry about that anymore. Listen, let me tell you something. Jesus had a zealot and a tax collector in the same room. That's like having a Republican and a Democrat in the same house every day. Can you imagine how many arguments Jesus had to come in the middle of and say, hey guys, can you calm down? Jesus was willing to deal with that. And that's what we have an issue with. We want to be comfortable too much. I understand coming into a church and you have your own the French music and you have drums and you have the way the preacher preaches, it's comfortable. But you know what? There's sometimes we're gonna have to go to another church and experience their culture. There's gonna be another time you're gonna have to go into another church and engage with a young person in that culture. And you know what? Good.